2 videos in 2 days? Seriously? Well, yes, that's the reality here. Welcome to Nathan's Garage. I'm Nathan Kershaw. Going back to the previous video, it was really playing on my mind as to whether me just poking a screwdriver in the lower inlet manifold, the lower half of it, had really cleared it out. So I really felt that I needed to remove it, to have a look inside, and really get water flowing in that area. So let's pick it up from there. Today I think we're going to focus on scraping out that cave and giving all this, ooh, where's the focus? Come on focus, there we go. And giving this a good clean. I think we'll do that today and then see when parts arrive. As always, I always forget to video before. Well, I put a load of cleaning solution on it, but that's the general colour. Let's see if she comes up bright silver now. Houston, Houston, Houston. I was so excited because look, she's turned out so pretty and clean and lovely until you look at that right there. That should be a straight line going across. There should be that much more meat. And you can see the gasket line here is going very close to there. So it's half price at the scrapyard this weekend. Whether to brave it or not, or have a look on Craigslist, see what's about, or send it and put some Permatex black across there because that is still mating to a flat part of the head. Just don't know what to do. I guess we shall do some research and we shall come back to it. If I can't find another inlet manifold locally and conveniently, this is going to clean out in there, and we may be doing some kind of liquid metal situation. Yes, I know, budgetastic, but gotta do what you gotta do. When I spoke to Volvo Yodi, he said use chemical metal, and I have to admit I'm kind of relishing the challenge of fixing this. So ground it all down with a tool thing in my drill and cleaned it off, and yeah, I think I'm going to give it a go. As I say, I'm still going to look for another one, but kind of crazy that water did that level of corrosion on the top side to aluminum. Crazy. There you can see when the bolt holes line up, it's only a smidge away from the edge, so that's never going to seal. So let's see if we can fill this void in with JB Weld and not kill the car. It's a waterway, so you know, if it does come off, it'll restrict flow, you know, and it's not going to go down the inlet manifold like, you know, if it was JB welding a runner or something like that. So I don't know, I'm excited for the experiment. Some of you may be wondering why I went for this type of JB weld over the steel stick, which is the moldable putty. The reason why is there's so many pits and holes in here that I thought I wouldn't be able to get the putty to like key to it and stick to it, because I've looked at some other YouTube videos and it doesn't seem to stick very well instantly. So I thought with a more liquid based thing I could kind of, you know, stir it, make a dam here and then stir it and really get all the air bubbles out and get it to really stick in all the little bits and holes and stuff. There we have the dam. So what I've done, I've put tape first and then this blade to just hold it in place, because I figure when it's set I can run like a flattening blade like that over that area and then scrape the tape off and it should be perfectly flat. And then I've bent up a nail to just get in there and like stir it so it, you know, gets air bubbles out. So it works. So that is as far as I'm going to take it today. It has self-leveled, which is really, really nice. It's below the level of the dam, but I won't know whether that will work until I take, you know, the dam away and see how the gasket looks and what the finish is like. I am not gonna lie, I am extremely excited about this project and what has happened here, and we are discovering it together. That is pretty good. Oh my god, that's pretty good. It's sunken in a little bit. I'll tell you what, it's pretty damn close. And then the proof in the pudding is how this is going to set itself up. So we're kind of ballparking it there, but that's awesome. That's perfect. Now it is a touch concave, ever so slightly concave there. Not so much where I'm going to build it up and then have to sand it back down. This is going to get some Permatex help, all this pitting. So I think the Permatex and then that flat edge that it's going to kind of key to, the gasket will sit on, I think will be enough for it to not leak. Oh my god, a success. Well, after it runs a few times and doesn't like fall off in a chunk and block the waterway, then it'll be a success. But so far, it's been successful. The inlet manifold is on. Got a little bit of definitely got some Permatex help around the water passage, but she's on and she's going to be setting for the rest of the day. And next we have what could possibly be the best Volvo Yoda Kershaw curveball that has been served up, because these are 36 pound low impedance Ford injectors. These are 36 pound high impedance Volvo T5, like high output injectors, the one with the 16G turbo. Now, we tried this on the red car and it worked. So you kind of got, that's your, really, I don't know if it'll focus, but that's kind of your spray head, which I assume was designed around 1980. And then you've got the Volvo spray head, which has got 4 holes, if you can see it, and I assume was designed probably 1990. So I assume this has got newer technology and a better spray pattern. So in they shall go. In they are. There you go, perfect. New O-rings, all seated nice. And I also discovered why the old injectors were pissing more fuel on top of the inlet manifold than they were actually into the combustion chamber. It may have something to do with the fact that you had 4 bottom O-rings, 4 top O-rings, and another 3 top O-rings that hadn't been taken out last time the O-rings were changed. So 3 of the injectors had doubled up O-rings on top of them. I don't think that was helping sealing. Hoses are all routed, so bottom of the water pump, bottom of the expansion tank, top of the water pump, top of the expansion tank, and then this is the water that's going to be coming from the inlet manifold, which I'm going to put on tomorrow. Top hose is on. Yeah, that's about it, I think. What a good day. We are very close to fire up, everything's on. There is a little bit of a manufacturing tolerance issue between China and India. Oh well. Yep, so everything's on. I'm not putting the cam cover on yet because if everything turns out okay, it's going to get a new timing belt. It's a non-interference engine, so if this does snap, it's no big deal. All the hoses are done. Inlet manifold. So the water from the inlet manifold is right there, comes up along the front panel, and then into the top of the header tank. Everything's on and looks semi-professional. New vacuum line here for the EGR. Right, so right now I'm going to delete this. I'm going to put power to the car actually, and then where is it? In here. I'm going to bridge that, which should kick on the cooling fan to make sure the cooling fan's working, and make sure that's working, and then take this off because this is the wire that jumps, that basically turns the AC fan on at the same time as the cooling fan, which we don't want because we'll blow fuses. Game on. Tomorrow is going to be the big day, so unwired the that's where he tapped into it, the cooling fan, which had been tapped into the AC fans. We've unwired that, and we've tested the radiator fan switch, and as soon as that gets a positive, the fan works. So we've got a working fan. Radiator fan switch itself is untested, so it's a bit of a variable tomorrow. That's it. We're going to wait for that Permatex down there to go off till tomorrow morning, and then fire it up and see what we get. The moment of truth has arrived. Have we turned this potential bomb, pretty much, it was a bomb, leaking gas everywhere, into the thoroughbred she was designed to be? Well, let's find out. First leak fixed. Okay. So did an oil change, so pulled the coil wire just to get some oil pressure up before we fire her. Excellent! We have lots of water flow. The main one was the, this is from the intake manifold, and you can see there, tons of water coming out. That's a really important one. Nothing is leaking down there from the turbo supply, water supply. Nothing is leaking down there from the water pump now. So we shall let her circulate and see how she feels when she gets hot. Oh, happy, happy, happy. Volvo high impedance injectors are doing an admirable job. Bit of a bang. Yeah, this is excellent because last time I had it running, this had already overflowed. Got hot and overflowed, whereas top's still off, everything's still hunky-dory, happy day. Yay! Next milestone reached. Radiator fan on. Perfect. Oh, so happy. Oh my god. So transmission's got no oil in it, so that's why it was angry when I moved it last time. So I'm filling that up now. Well, that chapter has now closed. The engine is running and the water is flowing. Next on the books is brakes, because we don't have any. Need to get it up in the air and figure that out. It goes, we just need to make it stop. So, if you like what you watched and you want to see more, please subscribe and like. Leave a comment if you have any really strong opinions on which direction you'd like the car to go, because I'm very open. Want to keep it as a daily with a lot of dailyable AC based niceties. So we're not going track car with this one. Yeah. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great weekend. See you next time.